In this video, we'll be walking through the different text fields within Monday Dev and the pros and cons for communication across the system. We'll be starting with the update section. Within the update section, you're able to collaborate and communicate with your team members, mentioning them for updates to notify them of changes. You can add files, GIFs, emojis, and within those as well, once you have tagged your team members, they can like this, they can reply directly in line with the conversation, and you're able to see exactly when those notifications were posted. You can see where and when your colleagues have read your updates. If this is a time-sensitive reminder, you can set yourself a reminder to follow up with them about it or to check back in on this. And you are able to come in and edit your updates, follow them. If this is important, this can be pinned to the top. You can bookmark this if this is something you want to come back to, copy if you want to share. And for teams outside of Monday, you are able to write an update via email with either a generic secure address or a customized one for those internal to the team. One positive to leveraging the update section is that any content that is included within those updates is able to be searched across the system, leveraging our Search Everything. We have a piece that is dedicated exclusively to those updates. So if we type in Find Me, for example, it will go across all those boards, find that update where it was included, and bring that up for us. A couple negatives with the update section, however, to be aware of is that if you are looking to communicate around a project and there are guests or clients, external vendors within the board itself, and this is shareable, you have no ability to hide those updates. So that communication does need to be visible to everyone on the board. There are no permissions around that. And even when we are talking about those board permissions, there is no way of preventing individuals from adding those updates unless they are view only. Next up is going to be our long text option for including details. So long text allows you to include lengthy details. We are not able to format the text the same way we would within that update section. So when writing the update, we can, of course, code, quote, bold, italicize, make the text larger, smaller, include colors. The long text will not have this option. It will be flat. There will be no formatting whatsoever. However, with this, we do have the ability to come in and restrict column editing and views. So if you have communication within your team, those clients are on the board and you want to hide information, we are able to have this rather than be a fully visible board. We can have this as a private column for internal communication. Something to be aware of with this, however, we do not have the ability to mention team members. So this is going to be a bit more static. And this does not have the automatic date and time stamping in the same way that the update section does either. So if you are looking for any date stamps, the team will need to go in and mark those manually, or you will need to look into that on your own within the activity log as well. A perk of the long text, however, is this also is searchable on the board. So if we come in, make sure that within those filters you have selected the relevant column. And then if I search, again, Find Me, it will bring up that as one of the search options. Next is going to be our Monday Docs. So Monday Docs is another option for communicating around our teams. One of the nice options about this is that we can create a template for our project or our team to leverage, so more of an iterable process, making sure that the same information is being included time and time again. Just like within our updates, we can come in, we can mention our team members. A perk of using the Monday Doc within an item, however, is that you also have the ability to use the item values from the board itself. So rather than just needing to mention Noam here as our project manager, I can tag whomever is the owner. And as the board gets updated, this value will be updated as well. Within the doc, however, some things to think about is that there is no ability to search the content of this Monday doc. If we were to come in, again, find me, adding this here, I will not be able to come in and find the information. I will just need to know, based on the name of this document, what is contained here within. A positive, however, is that I am able to do inline communication. So I can add a comment, what's going on here. And with that, the same functionality of that update section, I then can come in, like, reply, or resolve the commentary, and then edit, follow, update. I also have the ability to create items from these work docs. So if I have a task that I've decided should be created on one of those boards, so new task, I can always come in here and create an item directly from the board as well. Adding to this, we do have version history. So in the same way that we have that activity log at the item level, I am able to see any past versions, any changes my team has made, and I can restore to those previous versions. We also have the ability to link to other docs. So if you are referencing communication, if there are visuals that you want to be including within this, we do have the ability to do so in the same way that the update section does as we bring those visuals in. Last but not least is going to be our task description. Very similar to our Monday docs, you're going to be able to format, work in more of a free-form environment, embed those images. We can turn items into our active, turn our communication into our active items. However, there is a slightly more limited capabilities to the item description compared to those work docs. We do not have the ability to mention our team members within those task descriptions. And as you saw, if I highlight the task while I am able to create those items, I am not able to comment directly on the text in the same way that I am able to on the work docs themselves. In addition to this, in the same way that the work docs are not searchable, the text that I have on here for Find Me is also not searchable. If I come back to that search everything and type in Find Me, the only two places that it is going to find that is going to be in this update section over here and in that text section right here as well.